welcome back to my channel. Yes, I still have on the same top because I'm still driving to Jill's to babysit. But, I mean, why not talk and make some videos? It's Sunday, August the 15th, but this won't be uploaded on Sunday the 15th. It'll be uploaded probably Monday or Tuesday this week. But when I was taking my shower this morning and getting dressed, I was just... One of my subscribers, she had a terrible mother, and she leaves me comments a lot of times about her situation, all the things that her narcissist mother did to her when she was growing up. And she had said in her comment, I don't know if it was narcissism or just pure evil. But there's no difference. Narcissists are pure evil. To me, a narcissist, a sociopath, psychopath, evil, they're all one and the same. But she still struggles. I mean, she's not as old as me, but you know, she's an adult woman. She's already raised 4 children of her own, and she still struggles and suffers with post-traumatic stress disorder, just like I did from being abused and mistreated as a child. I was just thinking about, you know, sometimes your relatives are the despicable people in your life. It's not strangers or people who were friends of yours at one time or co-workers at one time. Despicable people in your life can be your own flesh and blood. And there's no way you can get away from them. Maybe move 2,000 or 3,000 miles away and change your phone number, change your identity. And I'm sure there are many people who have done that. I mean, even murders within families. The first people that the police look at are family members. People who are supposed to love you and protect you and teach you right from wrong and take good care of you. I know I have a lot of new subscribers here, so you know, my channel started out as an autobiography of my life. So my early channel is mostly stories about growing up in South Mississippi and about how I was raised by 2 very selfish and self-centered parents. A mother who never told me that she loved me, and I'm racking my brain to try to remember if Daddy even told me that he loved me. I just can't remember it. But what was bothering me was thinking about being at the Ife's birthday party yesterday, and all the different races and, you know, the different skin colors that were there, and how everybody was just embracing and loving each other and enjoying spending time together and just being together and having fun and not seeing any color. I mean, there were black and brown, and I have to admit, me and Jill were the only white people there. But, you know, we don't even see that. I mean, it's something that I have to think about if I'm going to talk about it. It doesn't even enter our minds that we're different skin colors. But my parents, they were so prejudiced that, you know, I was just thinking that today, if my mother and father were still alive, they wouldn't even allow their own great-grandchildren to come visit them. And that just breaks my heart. I mean, how could anybody be so full of hate and so biased and to hate little children and not even let them come visit them, their own flesh and blood? I can't wrap my brain around it. You know, when I was a child and Mother and Daddy wanted to go to some old honky-tonk or juke joint, you know, they didn't have a second thought about having Maggie in there to babysit me. You know, they were happy to go over in the cross the tracks and go into the black section of town and pick up Maggie to come inside and babysit us. But after Daddy died and Mama, she was destitute practically. I mean, she had all that land, but it was not bringing in any money. I mean, she couldn't afford to farm. So, she basically had to find some old man to marry her. Someone who had a little bit of money that could support her. So she married Mr. Neal, and Mr. Neal had a daughter, and she met this black man and fell in love with him and married him. So they had children, and of course, his daughter wanted to come visit her father. They came to visit Mama and Mr. Neal and came up to the door, and Mama refused to let him inside the house because he's a black man. And I mean, it was so hurtful to his daughter and that man, that husband of hers. It was just devastating to them. Here they are with their little children, wanting to visit Grandpa and Grandma, step-grandma, and they weren't allowed in the house. It's despicable. So her husband offered to sleep on the floor. If you will let us stay and visit you, I'll sleep on the floor. And they wouldn't even let him do that. So, even your own family can abuse you and mistreat you and be utterly despicable. If there's strangers or friends or former friends or co-workers, avoid them and ignore them, and they won't bother you anymore. I know that's what I do. I have a lot of haters and trolls and people that can't stand me here on YouTube, and I just totally ignore them. I don't care what they do or say. Nobody or nothing can hurt me. I don't know why my parents were like that. I really, of course, my mother's mom and dad died when she was young, and so the only grandparent that I really ever knew was Mama, and she was this Pentecostal religious fanatic, and I don't know what her views were on black people. I never discussed it with her or heard her discuss it in any way. Okay, we got fire trucks up here and an ambulance. I wonder what's happened. Probably a wreck, but I don't see any. Just hold your horses. My goodness. Now I want to know what's going on. I'm so nosy, y'all. Y'all feel free to comment whatever you have on your heart that you want to talk about, and I will read your comment and I will respond to it. Thank you for being here today. Please give me a thumbs up. Share my videos, and don't forget to subscribe. I would love to have you join my YouTube family. You will be loved and accepted here. And y'all just keep on coming back.